The annual ram sale is a big day for the farming community. It is a great opportunity to update the sheep stock and make money on selling rams. This year saw a good turnout, and many people across the islands came to the Saladero for the auction. But what are the buyers looking at, and what makes a good ram?
Have a good look at the sheep to see if there's something about it we don't like or do like, or like the face, a good head on it. The amount of wool is important. You want a good fleece, heavy fleece.
The ram sale displayed a large variety of sheep, from shearling to flock rams and from mature to young. Last year, youngsters were not receiving much of attention, but this ram sale showed a significant increase in sales for youth sheep.
We're trying to breed rams for a number of different farming businesses, so obviously they have different objectives. It's difficult to be able to address everybody's needs. What we're mainly looking at here is that you've got a micron that everyone wants, that we've got good staple strength as well, so when it's processed it doesn't break. This is some of the whitest wool I've ever seen. It's beautiful work. So there's a bit of a combination of genetics and selection.
The sheep shed in Saladero was packed with people, evaluating the ram and waiting in anticipation for the auction to begin.
I think there is quite a good turnout this year, yeah, which is surprising because financially there's not a lot of money around. Wool hasn't been selling very well. It would be good if the wool market picks up, but complicated situations in the world beyond our control. Because we've had a colder summer and more rain, we've had more grass. The animals are looking good already. They're looking better than they were. These shearlings were born last year and it was very dry. They didn't have a good start in life. The lambs are already better than these ones were at the same time.
Picking the best ram is not an easy task. The buyers go through a list of criteria to make sure the sheep they buy is fit for their needs. And of course, one of the main things everyone seeks is to get the best possible wool.
So what will people be looking for specifically, and what can you look for when you part the wool like that?
There's quite a bold crimp on that.
Yeah.
That's 20.3 micron when he was tested, and it's quite bright and shiny, so they wouldn't take a lot of cleaning to make it a really light coloured fabric.
And the lower the number,
the finer.
Oh, okay. So it's higher quality.
Yeah, can you see the crimp is a lot smaller?
Yeah.
And he has a wool structure that doesn't accept a lot of contamination. His yield drops because he must get more dust penetration in the end, or he has a skin that produces more grease in the wool. We sell the wool greasy.
Yeah.
We get paid a clean price for it, so he's going to be a more valuable type of fleece than that one.
And after everyone had time to look around the stables and pick the rams they desire, the auction was about to begin. The auction kicked off with a good pace right from the start, as many bids on the whiteboard kept constantly changing. The sale organizers didn't have a minute to sit down, as people kept raising their hands with fresh bid papers. The auction was in full swing, and the head of agriculture was actively taking part in updating the board with new bids. However, it was the last time she was involved in the ram sale, as she moves on to pastures new.
My first day with the Department of Agriculture was at the ram sale in 2022. It's actually really bittersweet because I've had the most incredible 2 years here, and it's an amazing community, and it's been an absolute honour and privilege to work with the farmers. What these guys are producing with the environment and the landscape, it's just phenomenal. They're incredible farmers, and they should all be really proud of what they produce because it's absolutely beautiful. I'll always remember Falkland Islands very fondly.
The sale was attended by both leaving and incoming heads of agriculture department.
It's a bit of a process getting down here and leaving home. We live in the States at the moment, so very excited to be coming in. Yeah, I've been down for about 3 weeks. We've had a chance to visit a few different farms and see some of the different sites around the islands, which has been really helpful to get a grip on some of the opportunities and challenges here. This is my first ram sale. Fantastic opportunity to meet lots of farmers from both islands and from some of the smaller outlying islands to see the great work on breeding that's been done at Saladero. Some very experienced and very knowledgeable staff in the ag department that have been leading the breeding program for a considerable period of time that's led to really significant improvements in the genetics of the sheep both here and across the island. So we'll be just looking to continue with that. Won't be tinkering too much. I think one of the things we're really keen to provide is a little bit of continuity after a number of years of churn and a lot of frequent staff turnover, particularly in the leadership positions.
The ram sales saw a good turnout this year. Many members of the community took part in the auction, so now we have another year to get new rams ready for another sale.